Have you ever wondered what's the difference between an appraisal and an inspection? Well, tune in today and I'm going to give you some quick advice. Hey everybody, Eric Hudson here at Call Sign Nuke, and guess what? Had two questions from clients last week, so I figured if two different people asked pretty much the same thing, it's time to make a video about it. And it has to do with home inspections and home appraisals. Now, they are two separate things. Your home inspection, this is when an inspector comes in who is going to go through the house and figure out if it is in sound shape. Now, he doesn't say whether you should buy the house or not. What it's just saying is it's functional. So here's what an inspector is going to do. They're going to go through and they're going to test all the systems. They're the ones who are going to flip all the lights, check the oven, make sure it works, the microwave if the place has a microwave. They're going to check the water pressure. If you have a pool, they'll check pool function and things like that. That is what they do, which is separate from what an appraiser does. What an appraiser does is they figure the value of the home. And they are actually not employed by you, they're employed by your lender. So if you have any of the standard lending products out there, a conventional loan, an FHA loan, a VA loan, and the kind of unconventional USDA loan, which is very rare here in Nevada. Actually, no, it's very common, but in the Las Vegas area, it's kind of rare. The appraiser, what they're going to do is they're going to go out and figure out how much the home is actually worth on that day. Now, a lot of that is subjective, but they base it on objective data. So what they do is they come in and they'll go through the multiple listing service and they'll figure out what homes have sold in the area that are like yours. So then they say the last sale was $300,000 and you have a very similar home. Well, your home is possibly worth $300,000. It could be more. I'm going to address something here really quick that needs to be addressed. Every time you bring up other people's homes, for some odd reason, a homeowner says, my home is better than that, so I should get more money. It doesn't always work that way. The way it works is based on overall value. So just because you did something to your home doesn't really always make it worth more. Here's a perfect example. Let's say you fix the roof. Or better yet, put a brand new roof on the house. Does that increase the value of your home? Okay, let's say you spent $10,000 putting a new roof on. I mean, it wasn't just the sheets and everything. You had to really go in there and completely gut it out, put all brand new rafters in, everything. And you spent 10 grand on it. So some odd reason, you think you're supposed to get your $10,000 back if you're to sell your home next year. I have some bad news for you. It's called truth. A house has to have a roof. If that roof was not functional, then you don't have a sellable house. So what you're doing is just making the house functional. Same thing as if you were to put a new air conditioner in. Now, here's some caveats. It may raise the value of your home because people may take value in the fact that it's a brand new roof. I don't have to worry about a roof for the next 20 years. Roofs can be anywhere from 20, 30, 40-year roofs. So let's say you have a 20-year roof on there. A person buying the house knows that they're probably going to own the house the entire time, never have to have a roof issue. So they may offer a little more. You're not going to get your $10,000 because it had to have a roof. Same thing with the air conditioner. Air conditioner goes out, you buy a new air conditioner. You don't just get new say, oh, I just I got a new dual system, all this stuff, and I spent $13,000. It should raise the price of my house by $13,000. It may not raise it by 1 penny because it gets to 115 degrees here in Southern Nevada, which means you have to have an air conditioner. Your house will not sell without one. They're going to have you put it in anyway. And if they don't, they're just going to discount your house by $13,000. So if you had a $300,000 house, they're just going to knock $13,000 off that price, if not more. Because I have seen people go like, AC's not working, I got to put in a new AC. Well, I need to adjust the price by that. Oh, AC's $13,000. You think they adjust by $13,000? No, they adjust by 20. So it's much better to get the AC fixed or upgraded or a new one put in. Now, let's talk about the difference between a regular AC and upgrading an AC. So let's say you have a dual system, you have to have 2 units and the 2 furnaces up in your attic and everything. Okay, let's say the 2 of those together comes to, I kept saying $13,000. Okay, let's say that is for a 14 SEER, which is the minimum that you're supposed to put in right now under current federal law. Well, let's say you decide to go all nutty. Let's go for 16 SEER because it's 30% more efficient. Now, that 16 SEER is now going to cost you $16,000 instead of $13,000. Well, let's go even better. Let's go dual stage. Okay, now you're spending $18,000 instead of $16,000. Guess what? You've actually made an improvement then because it's more energy efficient. Well, for that reason, you now get more money for your house. Now, you're not going to get that $18,000. You may get a couple of thousand more, 3,000 more, maybe 5, who knows? Because you have that and they're going to save money. Now, going back to the roof. Now, if you just had a regular old composite style roof, with the shingles and everything, then you put one of those on there, you're not increasing the value of your home any, other than the fact that someone may not have to worry about a new roof for 20 years. Now, what if you had taken that roof and upgraded to a concrete tile roof? See those nice terracotta roofs? Yeah, you do that, those nice 30-year roofs. Guess what? Now you've added value. That roof cost you 20 grand. You may have added 5 grand to the price of your house, give or take. So those are the things. Upgrading your appliances. You may not get the money for them because you have all brand new stainless steel appliances or even that new cool black stainless. So that is what an appraiser does because, that's the basis of an appraisal. They're going to come in and then when you say, well, I put a new roof on, here's my receipt. They're going to go, great, you had to have a roof anyway. So they're not going to dock you for not having the roof. Because if you have a crappy roof, it may still pass, but they're going to go like other houses in the neighborhood have good roofs. This one's bad. It's only going to last the next 5 years. I'm going to take $5,000 off the value. Same thing with your AC. Well, they're not going to test your AC. They will check your roof. So you go, I got this special granite here. They don't care about the special granite. They may give you zero value for it or a few $100s or $1,000. That $20,000 granite you put in. These are the things to think about. So now we've discussed it. We've talked about your appraisal, which is ordered by the bank, which ascertains value of the house, which they will lend on. So the question is, what does this mean? They will lend on the appraisal value only. If you bought a house and you offered $300,000 for it and the appraisal comes back at $295,000, the bank is going to lend based on $295,000. If the seller insists that he wants his $300,000, you two are going to have to negotiate or cancel or come up with something in between, or you may have the $5,000 to pull out of your pocket. I don't know. As far as the inspection goes, the inspector is a professional. They go through a specific school. A lot of them are tradespeople. By tradesperson, we mean someone who used to be a builder, in construction, plumber, electrician, something like that. So usually they have some kind of a great background in homes and home building. And they are members of the local real estate association, which is really cool also. So they have a lot of ethical things they have to stand up for. Most home inspectors are very good folks. The appraisers, their education is phenomenal. You wouldn't believe the amount of education these guys get. And big thing is things changed since 2008 when they had appraisers. Now it's almost impossible to find a new appraiser because they have to have so much education now. So when the seller's going, oh, they ripped me off, they didn't rip you off. That was the value of your home, actually. They're very rarely off by that much. Sometimes they are, but rarely are they. And a lot of it's wishful thinking that you're going to get, X amount for your house. It's just what it is. The appraiser, they set the value. Okay? I hope these help some of your things. Whenever I get questions, I'm going to answer those. And if you like what you're hearing here today, please subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. I appreciate it. And Nuke is out.